Welcome back. Today we are going to be making blueberry muffins with a streusel topping. Right? So this is going to be in two separate parts, but you see I have everything already ready right here. So first we have a mixing bowl that's going to go on our stand mixer. We have a sifter, and we're going to fold right there. Right? We have 1.5 cups of flour that I'm going to put into the sifter. All right, 1.5 cups of flour. We have 3/4 cups of sugar right there. That's going to go in as well. We have a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. That's going to go in. And then we have 2 teaspoons of baking powder. That's going to go in. And then we're going to sift this all into this bowl right here. The old-fashioned sifter, many of y'all probably have it. Maybe some of your grandmothers have it. Works great. No need to change it. And that's the last little bit of it right there. All right. Now, we're going to put this on our stand mixer. However, before we do that, we're going to make our streusel topping. So we have a 1/4 cup of butter, slightly soft, still kind of cold here. We have 1/3 cup of flour. That's going to go right on top of the butter there. And then we have 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon here. That's going to go in there for a little bit of flavor. And then we have 1/2 cup of sugar. That's going to go in there too. All right. Now, to mix this up, we're going to use a pastry blender. We're just going to kind of cut it like so. We're just going to kind of blend it in like that. Okay. Now, what if you don't have a pastry blender? Well, you can use what a lot of people refer to as the fork method. I'll show you all that in a second. Okay. So you get the butter off of here. All right. So the fork method, a little different, a little more time consuming if you ask me, but you just kind of take your fork and just kind of take it and spread the butter into the flour. All right. If you have cold hands, you can actually rub it between your fingers. My hands are not cold. You just take your forks and just kind of go in between like that. All right. And you keep doing this until you get what resembles coarse cornmeal. Okay. So I'm going to keep doing this until I get coarse cornmeal. Okay, so we have the sifted dry ingredients here. I'm going to turn this on low speed. All right. We're going to start with our 1 egg. In you go. We're going to put our 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. Like so. We'll let that mix a little bit. And we're going to do milk, probably 1/3, maybe 1/2 cup. We're going to do it by sight. We're going to do it a little bit at a time. Pick the speed up a little bit. There we go. A little bit more. Almost there. Just about half a cup of milk. All right, we're going to stop right there. All right, so now we have our batter. We're going to add 1 cup of washed, fresh blueberries that I kind of patted with a paper towel to kind of dry them off a little bit. All right, we're going to add that in. And then we're going to fold, because we don't want to break up the blueberries. So we're going to fold the blueberries into the batter real gently. I'm just going to fold, get them all mixed in good there, just like that. Okay. Get all that batter in there. Okay. Now we have muffin cups with paper liners. We sprayed the paper liners with non-stick cooking spray. So now we're going to portion our batter into the little cups. Okay, so now to add our streusel topping, we're going to sprinkle a little bit of topping right on top of each one. And they're ready to go in the oven. So we'll bake them at about 400 degrees for about 20 minutes. Look at that beautiful pile of blueberry muffins. I think I'll just go ahead and take one here and break into it. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.